everybody.
Hoo-hoo.
Welcome to the StabCast. I'm Dizzle.
And I am Mizzle. Welcome.
We're here on a special kind of Labor Day episode. Let me get rid of this fucking banner.
Yeah, it's the end of summer, so we decided to do end of summer. Excuse that, technical difficulties. I kind of end of summer horror movie playlist.
Yes.
So.
Absolutely. We're here to do our top 10 summer horror movies. Me and Mindy. We're ending it off right. It's the 31st. Summer's pretty much over soon. So if you want to, get in your Speedo and enjoy the pool and like I do and tan and
play some softball and some short shorts.
Yeah, do all the fun summer activities. It's almost over. Now it's time for fall and get your pumpkin spice latte, bitches, and do your thing.
We do not commend pumpkin spice lattes. I am not a basic white bitch.
I had one this morning. I hated it though.
Traitor!
I swear to God, I threw it out.
Okay.
But I did have one.
Was that just to get the fall experience?
I just wanted to, give it a shot.
Got you.
I didn't like it.
Hi, how are you? Welcome.
We're here to talk our top 10 summer horror movies. Now, this doesn't have to be movies set in the summer, movies that came out in the summer, as long as you enjoy watching them in the summer.
I did movies that were in the summer.
Well, there you go. She's a goody two-shoes. But you can kind of interpret it however you want. As long as you enjoy watching them in the summertime, that's all that matters. Summertime horror movies. Mindy, do you want to start us off here with your number 10?
I probably should, because every time you start us off,
I steal your shit. I can already see I have one of your things.
So I, for number 10, I had to put Summer of 84.
Yeah.
It's not a bad movie, but it's not a good movie. And it's one of those movies that if you don't pay attention to it, it will lose your attention quickly. And not because it's important or anything like that. It has nothing to do with the importance of the movie. It has everything to do with the plot is just so paper thin.
It is.
And have you seen it?
I have seen it.
It's paper thin and acting really isn't that good.
Yeah.
And it's just not really a good movie, in my opinion.
I would agree.
Good.
It's a good number 10. My number 10 is something that came out a couple years ago. And I think, this kind of does take place in the summer. At least it seems like it does. I'm going to go with the third-person video game-like horror movie where you're following the killer.
Hi, Haley. How are you?
How you doing, Haley? But we're doing
No, I'm sorry. We can't let you join. We're on Facebook. Well, not Facebook. We're on YouTube and on here. Sorry. We don't let people join if we don't know ya. Not for StabCast.
My number 10, for the love of God, is In a Violent Nature. Because...
Really?
Do you have it?
No.
That's a great summertime movie. It's a third person. It's like a video game. It's like you're following Jason Voorhees pretty much, even though it's not Jason, it's somebody else. But it's a third person. You get to watch somebody kill all these. When that dude fucks that one chick up and takes her head and puts it inside her stomach and sews her up, that shit was insane. Mm-hmm. That movie is a fun camp time. You will see the summer camp theme on my list a lot because that's my type of summertime horror movie. I like a good camp slasher if I'm chilling I switched it up a little bit in some areas, but that's my type of movie. And this is really good. Even though it's like the character development, and honestly with slashers a lot, it's pretty low. But getting to watch a maniac from the third person following him. And a lot of people, the detractors that call it a walking simulator, I understand.
And you don't get to watch, so that's fine. Bye.
But yeah. We got a hater?
Yeah, because they want to be on. I'm sorry, guys, but if you come on YouTube or TikTok and you're trying to join, we're not going to let you.
Yeah, it's a two-man or one-man, one-woman show.
Not even that. I don't know you.
But chat in and we'll respond to the chats.
Exactly.
But In a Violent Nature is a pretty damn good third-person movie.
Yeah.
It for kind of one of those originals, because I remember Hardcore Henry, which was like an action, and you're watching this dude like shoot down like enemies and stuff, and that was third person and kind of like a video game. This one works a lot more.
Exactly.
I understand the detractors, like I said, they call it a walking simulator, but I do think it's pretty creepy and it's a damn good summer horror movie. What's your number 9, baby?
I'm trying to write down your number 10.
I already got it. Yeah, make sure you have it all written down.
I do. All right, so my number 9 was the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Because from anybody that doesn't know this, it was based in the summertime, of course.
Yeah.
So I wanted to rank it higher, but there were so many other movies that have come out that I just, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a damn good pick. Honestly, and we're going by our own opinions and everything, but if you Google best summer horror movie, Texas Chainsaw is the first thing that comes up.
Yep.
So a lot of people think that's... I avoided it on my list because, honestly, out of all the slashers, that's one of my least favorites anyway. I like Leatherface and stuff, but there's a lot better elsewhere.
Exactly.
But I can see what people are saying. All right, my number 9, I'm going with a comedy horror, Tucker and Dale versus Evil, baby. Because I think this is a fun... In the summertime when you're hanging out with your friends and you're drinking a Mike's Hard and you're of age and you're having a good time, you're 21 plus, you're drinking a Mike's Hard, you're watching Tucker and Dale versus Evil. The guy falls into the wood chipper and it's fucking hilarious.
Wood chipper. I think they're trying to commit suicide, dude. They must have a suicide pact or something.
It's a funny fucking horror movie.
Because that guy walked right in my wood chipper.
I saw him in something. Didn't we see him in something lately?
We did see the guy that does.
What did we do last week? What was the movie we did? We're both doing. Of course, we're not going to remember now.
No. Last week we did.
Or a couple weeks ago, because we had the thing last week. We
had
the HorrorCon. But the week before that, because I think he showed up in the last thing we did. The big guy. I think it's Dale.
I'll have to look it up.
But yeah, it's a great funny movie. It flips it out. This was my comedy slot, and it was between this and Cabin in the Woods. Mm-hmm. But I do think Cabin in the Woods, and no offense, and I know Joss Whedon gets a lot of piled on. I mean, being a DC fan, Joss Whedon is kind of no one really likes Joss Whedon anymore. But I mean, he has
give the man a break.
Interesting filmmaker that if he was a dick, he was a dick. But an interesting filmmaker that's put out a lot of good work. Cabin in the Woods is a little too up its own ass, though. Whereas I think Tucker and Dale versus Evil is just straight hilarious. It's a good comedy. If you're looking for the comedy, you're gonna laugh. If you're looking for the horror, there's some spooky shit. It's not that scary, but it's a good horror comedy.
Exactly. So it really is. It's very funny.
What's your number 8?
My number 8 is actually Jeepers Creepers. And that's the only reason it's as far high as it is on my list is because it's the OG, it's the original. And back in the day, I really, really enjoyed that movie. And it is a summertime movie. They're on summer vacation and going home from college. So it is a summertime movie. But I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good.
That's a good pick.
Yeah.
Jeepers Creepers is a fun one. Because, like, when I think of summertime...
The first one, though.
When I think of a good summertime movie, I think of us hanging out, chilling out, making some popcorn, and watching a really fun flick. And that's a fun movie. Yeah. Even though I've gone on record saying I prefer the second one. No offense to Justin Long. The first one is still a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. My number 8... is one that also came out kind of recently, and you've also been really raving about it recently, The Blackening. I think this is...
The Blackening! I love this movie, and I totally forgot.
This is a hilarious movie, and I know it's a black comedy, and me and Mindy are 2 jars of mayo, but it's still fucking hilarious, and a good movie is a good movie.
Hey, everyone everyone seemed to like the mini review. They respected the mini review.
Well, I know, and it's not like we can't enjoy a movie, but I'm just saying, you and me are, probably the definition of white.
Yeah.
But if the Blackening, I find, is a hilarious movie, and the jokes land. Every single joke I find fucking hilarious. I think every character has a little bit of an arc. There is some scary shit, but it's pretty, if you go in expecting a scary movie, you're going to be disappointed a little bit. But there's gruesome stuff towards the end to kind of satisfy that appetite.
Exactly.
And I do think it's hilarious enough to it's a fun summertime hang out with your friends and watch. I enjoy it. That's my number 8. What's your number 7?
My number 7 is Fear Street Part 2, 1978.
That's a great one.
I loved all the Fear Street books as a kid because I was an avid reader. Like, Daniel couldn't even contest. Like, I didn't even have a TV in my room until I was, 19.
Yeah.
And even then, it was, a hand-me-down TV from my Aunt Sharon that was, teeny tiny and hooked up with, a VCR on it. And, yeah, so I wasn't a TV kid. I was a music person, and I was a reader.
Yeah.
I was an avid reader. And Fear Street, for me, was just I loved it. It took Goosebumps to an entire new level, and I loved everything it had to offer.
It was good.
So these Fear Street movies kind of had me.
Yeah.
Because I needed to see what story they were going to do. So I will say Part 2, 1978. It's not my favorite part. It's better than Prom Queen, definitely. And it is better than the third one.
Yeah.
But I do think, which is where me and him differ, I do think, in my personal opinion, that the second one is superior to the first.
Yeah.
He doesn't think so.
No, I disagree.
So.
The first one's better.
Yeah.
Because the first one, that 90s vibe is a hard kind of thing to, especially because it's not that long ago. Mm-hmm. So if you're trying to go retro, the 90s is kind of a weird time period to go for. And it can come across as corny. And I thought that was legitimate and it was badass. And the kills were a lot better. I thought it had a more intriguing plot. And I love camp slashes, but I just saw the second one as another camp slasher. Mm-hmm. I do think the third one, I think, totally shits the bed, and the whole Salem witch thing can eat my ass. I was in one of the Salem witch plays in high school. I forget which one again, mm-hmm. but I don't mind that stuff. But I thought the third one was kind of stupid. Mm-hmm. Whereas the second one, it was pretty good. I do prefer the first one, but I can see why that would make your summertime list.
I like it for the summertime. It has a nice summertime soundtrack.
Yeah,
and it's
a good camp movie.
Really good camp. Exactly, a really good camp movie, and it's a very good exploitation and definition also of kids in camp.
Yes,
it's very good at creating that ambiance, kind of like Sleepaway Camp did.
Yes,
it was very good at creating that camp-like environment.
Yeah, it did.
So, what's your 7, bro?
My number 7, I was gonna go with when you think of summertime, you think of a monster, especially like an aquatic monster killing people in the ocean. And there was one that I really was thinking about going for, but, I may have gandered onto the other list. And this was what I was going to do anyway. I find this fun, even though this one's a crazy movie. My number 7's Piranha 3D.
Okay, I almost picked that.
I find this a fun-ass movie, even though there's a lot. It's very, stupid, 2010-ish horrors, whereas there's a lot of titties, there's a lot of, drinking, and there's
Think
a lot
of Evil with Bong, but on a boat.
But the piranhas, there's some really fun shots of the piranhas fucking people up. And the second one's just a little too much, so I couldn't go with that one. But the first one, I think, is kind of epic. I didn't see it in the theaters 3D, but watching it at home, it's a pretty fun movie. And I've seen it a couple of times, and it's one I go back to around the summertime.
Okay. All right. I can get with it. So my number 6 is Us.
Ooh.
From Jordan Peele, because it is technically a summertime movie. They are technically on summer vacation.
Yeah, we saw that in the theater.
I actually rewatched it again for the first time in a very, very long time. Actually, since like me and him watched it together.
Yeah.
And so it's been a very long time, but it's a good summer flick. It really is. It's a very good summertime kickback watching because you got the beach.
Yeah.
And you got like everything summer. The father cracks me up buying the boat and everything else.
My favorite line in that movie is when they're arguing about who killed more people.
Oh, yeah, because who gets to drive the boat?
Yeah, because the daughter was in the driver's seat. And the mom's like, And she's like, well, I killed more people than you. The dad's like, well, I killed this guy and this guy. So technically I killed. So I should be in the lead.
I don't think we.
It just happened.
It's fine. It just happens.
But yeah.
Go ahead.
Us is a good movie. Do you have anything else on Us?
Us is a really, really good movie.
It's a good number 6. I like that.
Sorry, guys. Trying to get us back on our other website.
We lost the talk. You can't lose the talk.
We can't lose the tizzy.
So whenever you lose the tizzy, you're in bad shape. My number 6, to move on, I will go. And even though we were at a convention last week and we met Miss Felissa Rose from Sleepaway Camp 1, and I could kiss her cheeks and put that one on the list. But I think that the second one is a really good movie and probably the superior movie. Not to be rude, but Sleepaway Camp 2, Unhappy Campers.
Unhappy Campers.
I find to be an amazing camp movie.
It is.
With a good villain that's not... She's kind of the hero and the villain, and she plays this weird thing.
She's
of
an
like
anti-hero.
Yeah, she is an anti-hero. And even though she's like knocking people off, she's kind of fun. And you really, I mean, it's a fun movie. And if you like the first one, it's a really good sequel.
And Angela's really just funny to watch. Pamela Springsteen does an amazing job as Angela. And I mean, I love Felicia Rose. Do not get me wrong, Felicia. I do love you very much. Yeah. But Pamela Springsteen, since she was older than you, brought a different gravitas to the picture.
Yeah, I mean, Felissa Rose did everything she needed to do for that first movie, but to be an older Angela, and to be somebody that needs to be like a little more savvy and smart, and you're watching her as she's doing these heinous acts, but you kind of like her too. That was a hard role to play, and she nailed it out of the park.
Yeah.
So to me, the second one's a better movie. I do love the first one is an amazing twist and it's a great movie, but the second one kind of dials it up a notch. And for slasher sequels to not be completely fucking stupid and to be like a fun time and also kind of a smart movie. Yeah, that's my number 6.
I would agree. I would definitely agree.
All right, we're halfway there, Mindy. Like the great. The great Bon Jovi said.
Oh, God. We're halfway there. All right. My number 5 is good old classic Jaws.
It's a good one.
Now, I didn't watch this movie. Don't make it out to know that I know you had it on your list. I'm not stupid. But to me, it's a really good 4th of July summertime beach movie of its own. I think it holds its own. I think it's very good. I'm not usually a monster movie person. I'm not usually a creature feature gal.
Yeah.
But I can get down with a good shark movie. I can.
Well, this is considered the shark movie.
Yeah, and I understand why. Because I did not watch this for years and years. And my fiance, Kevin, is actually sitting in the room with us today. She actually made me watch Jaws. It's like you can't say you're a horror fan without watching Jaws.
Well, and Jaws is one of those interesting ones that it's horror, but it's also considered like classic cinema. So a lot of people love it that are not even fans of horror, but just the fans of film. And like every film lover loves Jaws. And because a lot of these, like Piranha 3D, a lot of film lovers might not be as into. but Jaws is considered an absolute classic.
Yeah.
My number 5 is the the first one to the one we were thinking about doing this week, but we're actually going to do it next week. I Know What You Did Last Summer. One of the best Kevin Williamson scripts. Jennifer Love Hewitt at her hottest. Ryan Phillippe.
You go against Scream?
Yeah. This one has summer in the title.
And The Faculty? I know, but you just said this is the best Kevin Williamson thing ever. What is wrong with you?
It's a great script. It's not the best Kevin Williamson script ever, but it's a pretty damn good movie, Mindy.
It is a damn good movie, but still, don't be.
Well, this one isn't meta bullshit. This one is a straight fucking slasher that fucking it doesn't try to think it's funny and think it's better than the rules and makes its own rules and all that bullshit. This movie knows what it is, and damn it does it well. And The Fisherman Killer's great. And Freddie Prinze Jr. was a handsome fucking hunk of honey baked ham at the time. And Ryan Phillippe too. This one has one of the hottest casts in the history of Hollywood. The dudes are very fucking jacked and handsome, and the chick, Sarah Michelle Gellar and Prime Buffy, are you fucking kidding me?
And then Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Huge tits. Jennifer Love Hewitt. But it's a great movie with a talented cast. It's a fantastic watch.
You're so wrong. I know, but
it's so right.
Yeah.
It's a good summer movie, and it's one of those everyone can relate. I mean, you're hanging out with your friends and you see them fuck up in the beginning, and you're like, I've been in a situation like that. I haven't ran over somebody and then hid the body, but I've fucked up somebody's mailbox, and then I didn't do that, but I'm just giving an example. People have done shit like that, and it's a relatable movie. Well, not really. It's a good film. Go ahead. Number 4.
My number 4 has to be, because when you think about summer movies, you always think about summer camp. Yeah. And all the camp movies out there. But you never really think about what happens to the actresses after they do those sort of movies. Mm-hmm. And how they impact also their families. So I went with The Final Girls. Because I felt like it is a different kind of summertime movie. It focuses a lot on grief to begin with. And also, I think it's funny. I think it's really campy. I think there's always something that it's giving. Yeah. There's always something more to be said and to be done. And I really enjoyed the cast because I know a lot of the cast. Yeah. So I enjoyed all of them, like Nina Dobrev, all those wonderful people. But it was just a very good film in my eyes. I thought it was very creative the way that they had to jump through the theater screen and they ended up in the movie, because a lot of movies have done that before, but horror movie is not typically.
It's a smart, funny movie, and seeing my boy Adam Devine in a funny role. I like that movie a lot. Mm-hmm. I agree with you on that. Now, my number 4, nothing says the summertime barbecue and drinking beers with the folks and having a great cookout like inbred hillbillies eating people. So I went Wrong Turn. I think that this is a fun summertime movie, and this isn't one you want to eat your supper to, but it's a great summertime fun Eliza Dushku led movie that I think
is the only reason it's on his list.
No, it's not. Let's not paint that narrative. I just think she's a good actress and it's a good movie. And I remember watching it with you as a kid, and when we would go to Sunsplash and rent a fucking video, and we would rent like Wrong Turn in the summertime and watch that, and it would be a fun time. True.
We did watch Wrong Turn a lot in the summertime.
So I think it's a fun, and it's clearly, nice weather out when they're
But
outside.
Don't watch all the series, though, because the entire series as a whole, it's ass cheeks.
I'm not saying to watch the whole series. I'm just saying it's a good movie. And honestly, my next few are about eating people. But this one...
Which is funny, because you hate cannibalism.
I do. But the original Wrong Turn's a good movie. I don't like The Pilgrim. I'll tell you that much. And that's definitely not a summertime that's not even a Thanksgiving time movie. But I like this one. I find Wrong Turn to be the first one is the less egregious of all of them, and it's plot heavy, and there's a lot of fun scenes in there. It's not too much. What's your number 3?
My number 3 is Cabin Fever.
That's good.
I had to put this one in the top 3 just because for a debut piece from Eli Roth, it was really good.
Yeah.
It was a very good movie. And honestly, to this day, I still get chills when I see the girl go into the freaking tub and filling it up with water. Because she's basically bathing in horrible water that is going to infect her and make her sick and rip open her skin. And then, like, she gets to raise her. Yeah.
This movie is a germaphobe's fucking nightmare. If you watch this movie and you get like a little skeevy around people and you don't like to share drinks with your friends and stuff like that, you watch this movie and you're like, and your skin starts fucking crawling.
Don't even look at my drink.
When that lady, when she has the cup of water and you know it's infected water and she's about to drink it, you're like watching them have the conversation. She's like, she's going to drink it. And then she's fucked. And then she does it. And then she's the first like horribly sick one. That movie's really good. And that Boy Meets World actor, he actually turned it on in that.
Yes.
Sean or whatever his name is.
I can't remember his actual name at the moment.
Something Ryder Strong.
Oh, Ryder Strong. That's who it is.
How about that? Pulled that out of my tuckers.
I'm really proud of you.
But Ryder Strong, and that he proved that he had legs with that movie, and that it was he could lead something because it was a good horror movie that he led. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, my number 3. I'm gonna go with the one that's a Sharon favorite that she showed me a little while ago. Midsummer. I think that this is if you're not, a lot of my others are like, have like gimmicks or slashers. This is a fun little cult movie that if you want to think a little bit, and this is probably the most elevated horror on my list. And I do think that what's her name does a great job. The girl from
Florence Pugh.
Yeah, Florence Pugh. She does an amazing job, and she's. I think this is when she proved that she was, the tits and could like really be the leading actress. I like this. I like Don't Worry, Darling. I like her in the Black Widow stuff. She nails it.
She was in Don't Worry, Darling.
And the one kid from We're the Millers that gets the bee sting on his nuts in this is pretty good too. So I think this is a fun summertime movie.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
It's psychological horror, damn it.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. My number 2 is We Summon the Darkness.
You love this one.
I don't know why I love this one so much, but I do. It's because Vale. Oh my god. Vale is my whole heart. I love Vale. I really do. I love her so fucking much. I mean, she is so funny. They're on a road trip and whatnot, these 3 girls, to go to a concert, and she is just funny from the beginning. She's like, I need to take a piss. And the one girl's like, you just peed like 60 miles ago.
Yeah.
It's only an hour. I'm not pulling over. And she's like, dude, just pull over on the side of the road and pop a squat. And she's like, no, I'm not pulling over for you.
Yeah.
And the other girl, Beverly, she's like, we have a schedule. My father used to make my little brother pee in a pickle jar. And they're like, what is going on in your family? And then Vale's like, do you guys want to know what my dad did? And they're like, no, we cannot go there right now, Vale. Absolutely not. Do not do that.
Yeah.
And then like there's another scene where like Alexis finds some gas and whatnot, like to gas the boys out of the house. And she's like, never say I'll buy you nice things. And Vale's like, ooh, is it my birthday?
Yeah.
And she's just so funny. Like as the boys are passing out, she's like, oh no. Oh, are you sleeping? Are you tired? Oh, you're so tired. Oh, you won't want to wake down. You poor thing. And then, like, when she woke him up, they're like, listen, we will leave. We will get out of here. Please, just let us go. And she's like, that would be a really good suggestion. Had I not slashed the shit out of your tires while you guys are sleeping. So she's just ridiculous. And then like in like the beginning of the film, the boys that catch their attention actually end up endangering their lives and throws a milkshake at the windshield. And not only does Vale not help, but she takes the opportunity to go and take her piss. And Vale's like, is now the time?
Yeah.
And our Bev's like, it's now the time. And Vale's like, it was just so stressful, man. And like, she like lights up a cigarette, and they're like, what are you doing? And she's like, I'm just so stressed out. It's just so scary. And they're like, oh my God, Val, get in the car. And she's like, well, at least it wasn't shit.
That's funny.
Like, that was the best, like, that was the best part of what she said as she got in the car. So, well, at least it wasn't shit. So there you go, Val. There you go. Look at the positives. It wasn't shit. It was a chocolate milkshake. And then to get back at these guys, I think it's so funny. She set off 2 firecrackers and threw them in the boys' van to get back at them endangering their lives, which was really funny because they were like, oh, we're sorry for scared you. And she's like, oh, we weren't scared.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love that movie. And the fact that Johnny Knoxville is in that movie and actually holds his own.
Yeah, that is crazy.
It's crazy.
He showed he had range.
I mean, I feel really bad for Kevin because Kevin told me that he was in a horror movie and it completely like glossed over my head. And then I found it and I was like, oh, it's so amazing. And Kevin's like, I already tried to show you that movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's funny.
But yeah, he had no right being as good as he was because I don't consider him a serious actor.
Well, he nailed that role.
He did.
All right.
Your number 2, Dizzle.
My number 2, when I think of great summertime, I think of zombies. Dawn of the Dead, Zack Snyder, one of his first performances as a director. I think he absolutely nailed it. This is one I've been watching since I was 9 years old.
And it is a remake of George A. Romero's classic, but let Daniel have this one. Like he said, he's been watching it since he was a baby.
It's a better movie. It's by far a better movie. Watch both in a row.
Everyone has their own opinion.
Mine's right on this one though. But out of both of those, the more entertaining movie is Snyder's. It's a James Gunn script, damn it, and a Snyder directed movie. That's kind of like my ultimate fucking cumgasm right there.
Oh my God.
And I that movie, it's got plot, it's got characters, it's got the guy from Modern Family, but he's being a dickhead. And it was a phenomenal zombie movie that to me is one of the best zombie movies of all time.
It did have one of the best endings of all time.
Yeah, everybody dies.
When they thought that they got away. And then
that island.
Yeah, and then like the thing is though, like if you had turned it off before you watched the credits, you would have thought these people survived.
And then you keep watching, you see everybody die.
Yeah. to
that song too.
To the song Down with the Sickness. Oh wow, we got 2 viewers viewing us on YouTube. There we go. Probably the people that are in the room with us, but it's okay. All right, so my
number one
is The Evil Dead. The first one, the original, the one that had Bruce Campbell playing a guy named Ashley. And you know what? If anyone was going to pull off a name called Ashley, it was going to be him, damn it. Good job, Bruce. He literally has his arm, like, I don't know what happened to it, but something happens with his arm, and he, like, makes an arm chainsaw. This is brilliant. It's amazing. And also, Evil Dead is a very, very campy movie.
Yeah.
It's very campy. It's very funny.
It's the ultimate B movie of all time.
Yes, exactly. And I should have put the second one on here too because both of them kind of coincide with each other. Like if you start watching the second one, it actually leaves off at the end of the first one. Yeah. And they go back through it, which not a lot of movies do. But I really like this. And again, this was another film that my fiance was like, you never saw that? Like, they should take your horror card away.
Yeah.
And then I watched it and I realized why they should. And again, it's summary. It's not summary because it's based in a cabin. It's summary because it's around summertime.
Yeah. 100%.
So I do like that. Nothing against the remake. I did enjoy the remake.
Yeah.
Nothing against the sequels. I
Yeah.
did enjoy the sequels. I did not like Evil Dead Rise.
No.
That was not my cup of tea. No. That one was absolutely not. But all the rest of them, they were okay.
All right, my number one, drum roll. I'm going to go Friday the 13th, Part 4. Nothing beats Corey Feldman in the woods with his sister and being scared. And you got Tommy Jarvis. You got the guy from Back to the Future, the dad, who gets he's with the corkscrew and he gets to do his hand.
Where's the corkscrew?
This is the ultimate summertime horror movie. And it's the ultimate camp slasher. If you want to hang out with your friends, enjoy a few libations, and enjoy the summertime, this is the movie to do it to, damn it. I think this is a phenomenal horror movie, and it's a phenomenal summertime hang. All right, Mindy. Next week, I still know what you did last summer.
All right.
You got anything else for the good people?
I was going to announce that I know what you did last summer. I still know what you did last summer, along with the atrocity of I will always know what you did last summer. Please don't watch that. Do yourself a favor and don't fucking watch it. Please don't. I will feel personally responsible, and I'll feel bad if you watch it.
Yeah.
I will be pissed. I'll just feel really bad for you. I'll be like, oh my God, you just wasted 2 hours of your life on bullshit. I'm so sorry. But then the fourth one that is the requel or reboot or whatever the hell you want to call it, that one will be on Netflix as well.
Yeah.
In November. So that was basically the only announcement I really had, except part 1 of Wednesday is on right now. Part 2 of Wednesday does not conclude until November.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Give everybody a hootie hoo.
A hootie hoo.
And we'll see everybody next time. Goodbye.
Bye.